Hello, everyone. Welcome to the AC Corral, home of the Mavericks here on the campus of Anderson County High School for tonight's District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship between your Anderson County Lady Mavericks and the Clinton Lady Dragons. Hello again, everyone. My name is John Sleepy Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert and Lambeau. District Tournament Championship once again between the Lady Dragons and the Lady Mavericks.
Fourth straight year that a district championship has involved either the Anderson County Mavericks or the Clinton Dragons in any way, shape, or form. And for the second time in the last 3 years, it is the Lady Mavericks and the Lady Dragons meeting for the district championship in the girls.
You're right, Lambeau. And last year, Lady Mavericks played the Scott Lady Highlanders. But these two teams met during the regular season, split both games.
Split in both games, but this is the rubber match, John. But before we go previewing tonight's game, we want to give a shout out to our sponsor and a big welcome back to Isabel Professionals Legal and Accounting Services of Clinton, Tennessee.
Yeah, certainly.
Of course, run by the Isabel family, Dale, Chad, and Curtis Isabel. Dale and Chad serve in the Financial Services Department, while Curtis is involved with legal services. For financial services, give them a call at 865-457-2411. For legal, call them at 865-457-2755. Their office is located on 251 Short Street in downtown Clinton, Tennessee.
Yes, Lambeau, Isabel Professionals, great family. Dale does her taxes, done them for years, and Curtis also had some work with him, had her will made out, and so they can do about anything at Isabel Professional. So, yeah, big shout out to them. Thank them for providing the sponsorship for our broadcast.
Yeah, we're glad to have them back with us as well for this night only. Of course, some of you may not remember this, but last year they was a big part of us during our regular season last year, sponsoring the regular season for us with Maverick Media.
Yeah, it certainly was, and they also sponsored Anderson County football, I believe, year before last, and just thank them for their patronage for Anderson County basketball. We're about 6 minutes away from the tip-off of the district tournament championship between the Lady Mavericks and the Lady Dragons. It should be another great, exciting game. In the first meeting, Lady Mavericks winning on a buzzer beater by Emery Bullitt.
Yeah, that was an incredible game, and in my opinion, what determined the Coach of the Year standpoint as far as the voting was concerned. A lot of people thought Alicia Doherty deserved to be the Coach of the Year, but it turned out it was Mitch Couples that earned the Coach of the Year because of that buzzer beater.
And in the last meeting here at the AC Corral, Lady Dragons got some revenge, winning 48-31. That was the game. They broke it open there in the fourth quarter. It was only a 5-point lead going into the fourth that night, but Clinton outscored Anderson County 15-3 to go on and win by 17 points, 48-31. So a big challenge for the Lady Mavericks. Coming in here is the number 2 seed, Clinton, the number 1 seed with a record of 28-2 and ranked number 8 in the state according to the Tennessee Sports Writers poll. Anderson County comes in with a record of 13-13, and they were the last team to defeat Clinton, gave them their second loss. And since then, Clinton has won 10 straight.
Yeah, they've had, John, but let's not forget the last time these two teams have met in the district championship. That was back at Scott High School roughly 2 years ago, and Anderson County won that one by, I believe, 2 points in that one.
Yeah, very close game up at Scott High. 2 years ago, and Jalen Bullock, Emily Mustard, even some of the girls that are playing here tonight. Macy Bassford was on that squad, a big factor, and just an outstanding game that was, knocking off the Lady Dragons. Lady Dragons coming in here again, looking for their first district tournament championship since 1979.
It has been a long time, and I know that's a big release off the shoulders for the Clinton squad if they can get this done, especially for Coach Alicia Doherty as well. She knows what it takes to get to the district championship tournament, but they haven't been able to close the job. Will tonight be their night?
And these girls here for Clinton as freshmen, they played against Halls. That game at Clinton, and Hall was able to win that district tournament championship. And as you mentioned, 2 years ago, these girls were sophomores, and Anderson County able to knock off the Lady Dragons. So it's a seasoned bunch of Lady Dragons, and they're hungry to get a district tournament championship. And I know the Lady Mavericks are as well. So looking back, Lambeau, what's the Lady Mavericks got to do to win this game?
Well, you got to watch out for Clinton's press. Anderson County has had headaches because of Clinton's press. That's a team that'll force you turnovers and trap you and make it an airtight defense. You've got to watch out for the trap.
Yeah, and Clinton forced Anderson County into 22 turnovers in the last meeting. So that'll be a big key how Clinton handles that press. Also, the 1-2 punch of Macy Bassford and Bethany Lau will be key as well. In the last meeting between the two, they only scored 9 points. So they're going to have to get more production from Bassford and Lau.
And you got to watch out for Clinton's big three and big four, in my opinion. Addie Gamble, Josie Moody, Caitlin Taylor, and Lady Carmichael. All 4 of those players were combined for most of the points in the last meeting.
Yeah, they were all 4 were in double figures in that last meeting. For Anderson County, Macy Bassford led the Lady Mavericks that night. No, excuse me. Yes, that's correct. Macy Bassford, Emery Bullock led the way with 10 points in the last meeting. Addison Grooms had 9, but Bassford and Lau, as I mentioned, combined for only 9 points. In the first meeting between Clinton and AC, Macy Bassford had 19 points and 5 3-pointers. So they're going to need more of that here tonight to win this game.
Absolutely, John. It's a team effort, in my opinion, for everybody to win here tonight, especially for Anderson County's sake.
So right now, we're getting ready for the starting lineups. Here, a packed house here at the AC Corral, District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship. Anderson County will be in the region on Friday. Be at home, maybe a home game against the loser of Austin
Seymour,
East and Seymour.
Yeah, Seymour or Austin East. Whoever is the loser of that will they will be coming either to Anderson County or Clinton. Or whoever wins will be hosting.
Right. Yeah, AC will be at home no matter what on Friday night. So right now we'll turn it over to public announcer Andrew Ryder.
The home team this evening is the Clinton Lady Dragons. The visitors, the Lady Mavericks of Anderson County.
Normally it would be.
And meet the teams. First for the visitors, the Lady Mavericks of Anderson County.
We'll let Angeles and Andrew Ryder introduce the starting lineups.
Lady Mavericks, the visitors, on the scoreboard, I guess, tonight, Lambeau. Number 2 seed out of District 4.
Number 15, Bethany Lau. Number 24, Emery Bullock. And number 30, Julia Owens.
The Lady Mavericks coached by Mitch Couple, assisted by Emily Bullock and Ryan Marshall.
And now for the starting lineup for the Lady Dragons of Clinton. Number 1, Addie Campbell. Number 10, Chelsea Moody. Number 21, Kinsley Hutchinson. Number 22, Kaylin Taylor. Number 30, Lady Carmichael.
The Lady Dragons coached by Alicia Doherty, assisted by Megan Elliott and Dwayne LaFew. And John, it's time to decide the district champion.
You're right, Lambeau. Lady Dragons starting 4 seniors. Lady Mavericks starting 1 senior, Macy Bashford. So it should be another dandy ball game between these 2 rivals.
Absolutely. Would expect nothing but the best from both squads. 2 best teams ready to go here on the AC Corral.
It'll be Addison Grooms jumping up against Josie Moody here to start the game. Also working with us tonight is Lakin Hodge. Good to have Lakin here with us. And tip up controlled by the Lady Dragons as Carmichael almost had a jump ball, but gets it to Gamble inside to Taylor for 2 points. And Lady Dragons jump out 2-0 lead. Full court press. I'm talking 94 feet, 1-2-1-1 press. Owens gets it across to Bashford. Bashford now spots a wide open Grooms inside for 2 points. So it's 2-2 here early. Both teams trading baskets. Kaylin Taylor has led Clinton the last 2 games between the 2 points. Had 16 in the first meeting, 13 in the second. And Taylor throws it away. First turnover of the night goes to the Lady Dragons.
Already, both teams firing on all cylinders, and Clayton makes their first mistake of the night.
Lady Dragons coming out man-to-man defense. There's Bashford, gets a screen, comes up, gets it to Lau for 3. Shot off the rim, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with AC. Lady Dragons, number 2 seed, defeated Scott 50-42 to advance to the championship, while Clinton defeated Union County 69-31. Pass inside to Lau, could not handle it. Turnover, and the ball's batted around, out of bounds. Stay with, going to go to the Lady Dragons. So turnover on AC. Lau was wide open, just couldn't handle the pass.
Yeah, couldn't corral that pass. Just got to hang on to it.
May have took her eye off the basketball. So it'll be Clinton's ball. 6:40 to go here, first quarter. Lainey Carmichael, second team all-district to Addie Gamble, player of the year in District 4. Here's Gamble now driving on Bashford. Knocked away by Bashford, saved by Taylor. Taylor guarded by Lau. Here comes the trap. Gets it to Carmichael. Cross court to Gamble. Gamble open for 3. No good. Front iron. Rebound. Bounces back to Gamble. Here's Gamble now to Taylor. She tries a 3. No good. Rebound. Bullock. Emery Bullock, the hero of game 1, with the 3-point buzzer beater. And a foul is going to be whistled
on Addie Gamble.
On Gamble in the paint. 2-2 is their score. 5:57 to play in the first quarter. Bullock to inbounds. Comes into Grooms. Grooms guarded by Hutchison. Back up top now to Bullock. Lady Mavericks swing it around the horn. Lyle will drive with the left hand. Shot no good. Grooms with the rebound. Putback will not go. And they're going to get Grooms and Carmichael call for the jump ball.
Possession here to Clinton.
So nice drive by Lyle. Just shot wouldn't go, and Grooms had a good look at a second chance.
Yeah, just couldn't finish it off the game. Finish it off there, John. That's the main problem right now, finishing it off.
2-2, 5:33 to play, first quarter. Lady Mavericks man-to-man defense. Here's Gamble driving on Bassford. Spots an open Moody, but Moody, a little tough pass to handle right there, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Dragons. So here comes the full court pressure, Lambeau.
This is what we're talking about here, John. They got to get away from that full court press. They do. Macy Bassford was wide open off the press.
Good pass inbounds from Bullock to Bassford. That's how you beat the press. Lady Mavericks now gets it to Bethany Lau, and it's going to be called for steps.
One too many shovel with the feet.
Turnovers are tied at 2, and the game is tied at 2. 5:03 to play. First quarter. Packed house here at the AC Corral between these two arch rivals. Last year, Anderson County defeated Clinton in the district tournament semifinals. The year before that, they defeated the Lady Dragons in the district tournament championship. Here is Gamble. Gamble driving, shot up the left hand, no good. Good defense, Bassford. Rebound, Bassford. Gets it to Bullock. Bullock now across the timeline. Into the corner is Freeman, who's checked in. Freeman drive, shot is blocked.
Blocked by Moody.
Ansley is fearless, but Moody with a lot of size inside. She tries to go coast to coast, shot up, no good, but she draws the foul.
Foul play.
So Freeman checks in for Lau. Freeman had a really good game against Scott last week, Lambeau, in the semifinals with 7 points. Provided a lot of spark off the bench offensively and defensively. Moody's free throw, no good.
And don't forget, John, she was a key contributor in the first meeting between these two squads earlier.
So Josie Moody will have another free throw. It's 2-2, low-scoring battle thus far. Second free throw, Moody is good. It's 3-2, Lady Dragons. Bullock's pass in for Bassford, almost intercepted by Rod, who's checked into the game. Saved by Bassford. Gets it to Bullock. Bullock now. And 10-second violation called on the Lady Mavs.
Got to get out of there. You got to get out of there quickly. That's the one thing with Clinton's defense. They'll trap you in your own backcourt for 10 seconds. You got to get out of there quickly.
Bethany Lau checks back into the game, replacing Macy Bassford. Yeah, the initial pass was almost intercepted by Rod. It took a few seconds off before Anderson County regained possession, and then Bullock not able to get it past the timeline. 3-2 Clinton, halfway through the first quarter. Inside to Moody, wide open, loses the ball, regains and scores. Moody comes off a screen off the weak side, and it's 5-2 Clinton. Bullock now to Freeman to Lau. Julia Owens now, the sophomore with it, gets back up top to Bullock. 3:35 to play, first quarter, District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship. Clinton, the favorite coming in, the number 1 seed, ranked number 8 in the state with a record of 28-2. Best record in school history. 3 for Lau, in and out. Owens with a putback, it won't go. Rebound, Gamble. Well, the Lady Mavericks, once again, second chance opportunities will not go. Moody on the other end misses. Ball tracked down by Gamble to Taylor to Rod for 3. It's good. Jaylee Rod knocks down a 3-pointer. It's 8-2 Lady Dragons. Anderson County's had some good looks, just can't get it to go here in the first quarter. Grooms now looking for a cutter. Gets it to Freeman up top. She'll drive. And it's going to be tied up by Rod. Possession arrow to Anderson County.
Got to get away from those pretty loose players. They're trying to reach in for the ball here.
Thurman and Bassford check back in. Thurman in for the first time. Freeman and Bullock out. Ashton Thurman, a sophomore, here in the right corner. Where's number 2? Bassford now. Thought about a 3, gets it into Lausch. Pass deflected. Stay with the Lady Mavs. Macy Bassford held only 5 points in the last meeting, had 19 in the first meeting with 5 threes. We're going to need her offensive production here tonight. Here is Macy, who has committed to play with Emory and Henry. Thurman now with the basketball. Up top to Grooms. The Bassford open for 3. Swish! Big three-pointer, Macy Bassford. And Anderson County Coach Couples calls a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with him. Your score, Clinton 8, Anderson County 5. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball, sponsored tonight by Isabel Professional. Welcome back into AC Corral, District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship. Brought to you tonight by Isabel Professional. 8-5 Clinton. Big three-pointer there, Macy Bassford, Lambeau.
Big 3 indeed by Macy Bassford. Carmichael trying to answer for a 3 of her own. No good. Rebound Moody. She'll go up. Blocked by Lau. Bassford picks it up the rebound.
Big stuff by Lau. Here's Lau now with it. Dribbles back out to the top, being guarded by Topanga Easterday, who's checked in during the timeout. Bullock now also back into the game for the Lady Mavericks. Grooms guarded by Carmichael. Hand off to Lau. She guns a 3. Bang!
Back-to-back threes. Bethany Lau. 3 minutes here. It's three-pointer.
Bethany Lau ties it up. 8-8. Back-to-back threes by the 1-2 punch of Bassford and Lau. Minute 10 to play first quarter. Here's Gamble now. Up top to Easterday on the right wing, Rod. Rod guarded by Bullock. Up top now back to Gamble, under a minute. Gamble shoots a 3, short, no good. Moody tracks down the long rebound. Rod now with it. Ball's loose, almost knocked away by Lau. Rod will drive, spots to Easterday inside, and she scores and count the basket. Topanga Easterday, a junior, with the and 1. Good look by Jaylee Rod to give the Lady Dragons the lead.
Yep, gotta have eyes open. Whoever's open, you gotta be ready to cover them and also cover the rebound.
Lady Mavericks came with the trap that time. Almost had the steal. Rod coming out of there with it, drove and spotted Easterday wide open down on the left block. And the 5'6" junior go to the free throw line. Try to complete the three-point play. Free throw by Easterday is good. 11-8. Lady Dragons back on top after Anderson County scored 6 straight on three-pointers by Bassford and Lau. Chloe Johnson now checked in for the Lady Mavericks. She's a freshman wearing number 21. Bullock now up top to Johnson. Johnson back on the right wing to Grooms, looking inside, nobody there. Lady Mavericks doing a good job handling the basketball. Here's Lau inside, and it's going to draw the foul on Easterday.
And 2 free throws coming up for Bethany Lau. Easterday commits the foul.
3 to Easterday.
Bethany Lau at 16 points to lead Anderson County in the win over Scott. last Thursday in the district semifinals. Bethany Lau at the line. Free throws, good.
First shot is made.
Julia Owens checking in.
Julia Owens back in the game.
Lau has really picked up her offensive scoring here in the last half of the season.
She really has turned it up. No doubt when Macy Bassford and J.C. Phillips leave, that's one player I want to have my eye on for sure, Bethany Lau.
Lau misses the second. 11-9 Clinton. 10 seconds to go here. First quarter. Rod will drive. Good defense, Bullock out top to Gamble. 5 seconds. Taylor now. Cross court to Rod. Corner to Moody for three. In and out. No good. And that's into the first quarter with your score. Clinton 11, Anderson County 9. And Lambeau, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Good shooting fair from the first quarter out for both squads. Clinton has a 2-point advantage.
So right now we'll go ahead and take a break. Brought to you by Isabel Professional. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back into the AC Corral, home of the Mavericks, here on the campus of Anderson County High School. District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship between these two rivals, Lady Mavericks and Lady Dragons. Lady Dragons on top 11-9. Anderson County fell behind 8-2, and there's a turnover by the Lady Dragons. That's their third turnover. Turnovers are tied at 3. And Anderson County rallied to tie at 8 before Easter Day made a 3-point play to go back ahead. 11-9, here's Bullock now. Across the timeline to Owens, cross court to Bassford. Bassford guns a 3, blocked by Taylor. Rebound.
With a player in your face.
And Bullock comes right back, knocks the ball out of bounds.
Still remains Clinton ball.
Right now, it's a pretty even game, Lambeau. I think the Lady Mavericks look comfortable out there. As long as they can break that press, I think they'll be right in this game. Clinton coming out, not really shooting the ball very well. Gamble not really took many shots, is yet to score. Carmichael also yet to score. Here is Carmichael. Up top now to Gamble. Guns a 3. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Chloe Johnson. As it knocked away by Carmichael, Lady Dragons get possession.
Johnson got pinched.
Gamble throws it away, intercepted by Johnson. Turnover, Lady Mavericks. Turnover Lady Dragons. Here come the Lady Mavericks, and they turn it right back over. Carmichael now, 2-on-1 to Taylor. Got blocked by Bullock.
Hutchison went up, no good. Rebound Johnson.
Johnson with another rebound. Here goes Bullock. Lady Mavericks running. Bassford. Owens for 3. Shot no good. Rebound Johnson. Johnson's third rebound to Bullock. Bullock guns a 3. It's no good. Rebound Lau out to Owens. 11-9. Lady Dragons. Lady Mavericks doing a good job on the offensive glass, Lambeau.
They are, John. It's just the offensive glass has been their best friend so far, but they
got to put them in.
Got to put those buckets in.
There's Bassford cut off by Carmichael, and a blocking foul called on number 30, Lainey Carmichael.
That's good. That's good. You want to put Carmichael on the bench early.
Her first team first.
Her first foul. team first of the quarter. Kaylin Taylor checks out, replaced by Jaylee Rod. Ainsley Freeman back in for Lady Mavericks, giving Bethany Lau a breather. Also, Chloe Johnson checks back out, replaced by Addison Groom. Good job by Chloe Johnson coming in, the freshman.
Absolutely, John. Just
three big rebounds. Here's Groom, top of the key for three. Swish!
Freeman insurance, three-pointer. Addie Grooms.
Groom's got 5. Lady Mavericks take their first lead, 12-11. 5:38 to play, second quarter. Gamble into the corner, comes to Rod. Rod back up top to Hutchinson as Lady Dragons recycle the offense. Gamble up top to Rod. She guns a three. Swish. Jaylee Rod knocks down another three. That's 2 threes for Rod. Lady Dragons back on top, 14-12, and we have a
could be a delay of game warning on the Dragons.
delay of game warning on the Lady Dragons. So Jaylee Rod, Lambeau, 2 big threes, providing the Lady Dragons with some offense. Here come the Lady Mavs going up against that press. Dragons back off a little bit. Here comes Bassford. 14-12 Clinton. 5:10 to play, second quarter. Jaylee Rod's looking like her dad out there, Jesse Rod. Outstanding player for Clinton back in the day.
Like father, like daughter.
Certainly. Jesse was more of an inside guy. He was tough inside in the paint. Almost unstoppable. Rod with 2 threes. Bassford, she's got 1 3. She likes to shoot it. She's being guarded by Rod. Deep three. Macy shot short. You could tell she was trying to line that one up, but just come up a little short.
Yeah, to be honest, that was probably not a good decision there by Bassford.
Yeah, you want to let the game come to you. You don't want to force it.
Yeah, don't let the game come to you.
Rod, another 3. No good. Easterday on the weak side of the rebound. Back to Rod. To Moody. Moody gets it back to Rod. Rod guarded by Freeman. Gets around the pick. Blocked by Lau. And they got a foul on Bethany.
Fouls on number 15. Bethany Lau.
And that's in the act of shooting as well, John.
J.D. Rod will go to the free throw line.
Jaylee Rod.
Playing 2 of 3 in the first quarter from the charity stripe. Free throw by Rod is good.
Opposing subs for both teams.
Thurman and Owens back in for the Lady Mavericks, while it's Taylor and Carmichael back in for Clinton.
15-12. Lady Dragons Rod at the line. Second free throw is good. And Jaylee Rod's got 8 points to lead the Lady Dragons. Actually, to lead all scores. Bullock spots an open up the court to Thurman. Couldn't handle the pass. Tracked down by Easterday. Turnover number 6 on the Lady Mavericks. Sort of an unforced turnover right there. Thurman just could not handle the pass. Rod now running the point for the Lady Dragons. Rod in the corner to Carmi, back on top to Taylor. Taylor wants to drive. She does. Shot up. It's good. Tough shot by Kaylin Taylor. And the Lady Dragons lead once again by 6, 18-12. Lau off the timeline. Going to call over and back.
Same backcourt violation. That call I don't agree. She never went back across the line.
Her foot crossed over. I thought the basketball had to cross over. Her foot did cross back over as Thurman checks out. As long as I've been watching basketball, you think I'd know that rule, but it's sort of like offsides in hockey. Still don't know what that means. There's Taylor for 3. Step back, Kaylin Taylor. It's 21-12. Lady Dragons. They're on a 10-0 run. Lau guns a three. Swish!
3-pointer. That'll quiet the crowd for a moment.
Big three-pointer stops that 10-0 run by the Lady Dragons. Lau now with 7. That's her second three. 21-15 is the score. Lau with a lot of body contact right there. And she's whistled for the foul.
15, Bethany Lau, her second.
Second foul for Lau. And the second of the game.
Looks like Corey Johnson's going to check in for Lau. So Johnson, the freshman, checking in. Lau leading Anderson County with 7 points thus far in the game. 2:50 to go here before halftime. Lady Dragons on a 10-2 run after Addison Grooms gave the Lady Mavericks their first lead at 12-11. Here's Gamble now to Carmichael. Gets it to Easter Day to Taylor. Taylor will drive, little floater is good. Little runner.
22,
Kaylin Taylor scored 7 straight. It's 23-15 Clinton. And Easter Day is going to be called for the blocking foul.
Topanga Easter Day with the blocking foul.
Team foul number 2 and individual foul number 2 on Easter Day. 23-15. Kaylin Taylor has got hot. The Webb transfer. She's the daughter of LaShawn Goins, outstanding athlete for Clinton, also back in the day. And a timeout as the ball got loose. And Coach Daugherty calls her first timeout of the night. It's a full timeout. And Lambo, your thoughts?
I tell you, John, Clinton's gotten their shooting acts together since Grooms got that three-pointer from the top of the key.
Right now we'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Your score: Clinton 23, Anderson County 15. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball, sponsored tonight by Isabel Professional. We'll be right back. Welcome back in. AC Corral, 2:10 to play here for halftime. Lady Dragons lead Anderson County 23-15 district tournament championship. Inside to Moody, shot no good. Rebound, Carmichael blocked from behind. I believe that was Grooms or Bassett with the block. It'll stay with the Lady Dragons.
Yep, saying it deflected off a Lady Maverick.
Clinton has outscored Anderson County 12-3 over the last 4 minutes to take a 8-point lead. Gamble drives, kicks it out to Moody. Moody now spots up for a three. No good. Rebound, Owens to Bullock. Picked up in the backcourt by Gamble. These two tough players going at it. Bullock now gets it to Owens. Beats the timer. Minute 25 to play. Big possession here for Anderson County, Lambeau. Need to get some points right here as Johnson looks inside. Nobody open. Up top now to Bassett for three. It's good.
Macy Bassford.
3 minutes here. It's three-pointer. Macy Bassford finds another one.
Another three for the Lady Mavericks. That's 5 in the game. Bassford's got 2 of those. AC cuts the lead to 5, 23-18. Under a minute to play before halftime. Pass deflected by Johnson. controlled by Owens. But they're going to get Easterday with the foul.
Pushing away off the inbounds.
Looked like Easterday might have had a steal right there, but she's whistled for the hold. And Anderson County basketball down by 5. Last 2 possessions, 3-pointers by Bassford and Lau. Johnson up top to Owens. Owens drives, jumper up, no good. Rebound, Grooms and Carmichael going at it.
Grooms commits the foul on Carmichael.
Foul on number 30, Lady Carmichael.
And she's going to have to go out. In comes Kinsley Hutchison. 2 fouls for Carmichael. That's the reason. That's why I said she's going to have to come out.
31 seconds to go. Inbounds to Grooms. Grooms has it stolen. Ball's loose. Owens is in the mix. Excuse me, that's Bullock.
Jump ball.
Bullock and Rod and Hutchison. Jump ball. It's going to be Lady Maverick basketball.
Thurman checks in.
Thurman back into the game.
She'll come in for Chloe Johnson.
25.5 seconds to play for halftime. Lady Mavericks trail by 5. Inbounds to Grooms. Back to Bullock, and they almost threw it away. It looked like it was touched by Taylor.
Clinton's defense is swarming right now. You gotta find somebody open.
Lady Mavericks got to value the basketball. 20 seconds here for halftime. Need to get a good shot here. Maybe one possession, unless you get a good look. Thurman now top of the key. Bassford for 3. Swish!
Number 1, Macy Bassford.
Now that's how you close out the first half of play. Macy Bassford, top of the key 3-pointer, and the Lady Mavericks are within 2.
Back-to-back threes by Bassford to close the quarter. Pulls the Lady Mavericks within 2, Lambeau, and Lady Mavericks made 4 threes in that quarter. They only scored 12, all by 3-pointers.
Oh man, Sean, it's just all threes and just putting the foot down. No let up.
That's what it's going to take here tonight to get this win, and so far, Lady Mavericks are providing that. So we'll go ahead and take a little break. We'll tally up the numbers. Be back with Lambeau as you're watching Lady Maverick basketball, sponsored tonight by Isabel Professional. So stick around. It's halftime. Lady Dragons lead 23-21. Welcome back in the AC Crowd. It's halftime here of the District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship. Clinton Lady Dragons on top, 23-21. Clinton led after the first quarter, 11-9. Jumped out to an 8-2 lead for the Lady Mavericks. Closed the quarter with a 7-3 run. Clinton and Anderson County both scored 12 points in the second quarter, with Clinton outscoring Anderson County with 10 straight points there in the second quarter to build a 11-point lead. For the Lady Mavericks, came right back, had 3 big threes there to close the quarter. Lambeau to cut that lead back to 2 at 23-21. So right now, Brandon Lambert's got the numbers here at halftime.
Thank you, John. For the Clinton Lady Dragons, led in scoring by Kaylin Taylor with 9 points, 1 3-pointer in the game. Jaylee Rod with 8 points, 2 3-pointers. Perpetua 2 from the line. Topanga Easterday and Josie Moody each with 3 points. Easterday 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Moody 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Addie Gamble, Kinsley Hutchinson, and Lady Carmichael have yet to score. The Lady Mavericks, the Lady Dragons, 4 of 5 on the free throw line, 3 threes in the game with 4 turnovers. For the Lady Mavericks, led in scoring by Macy Bassford, 9 points on 3 3-pointers. Bethany Lau with 7 points, 2 threes, 1 of 2 for the free throw line. And Addison Grooves with 5 points, 1 3-pointer. Ashton Thurman, Ansley Freeman, Chloe Johnson, Emery Bullock, and Julia Owens get to score. The Lady Mavericks 1 of 2 from the line, 6 threes with 6 turnovers.
Thank you, Lambeau. And I beg your pardon on the Lady Dragons. Biggest lead has been 9 at 21-12 instead of 11. It's been 9 as then Bethany Lau hit a 3, make it 21-15. Clinton went back up 23-15 before Macy Bassford hit 2 threes there late to pull the Lady Mavericks within 2, 23-21. So Lambeau, pretty good first half. Anderson County doing a good job on the boards, I think, especially on the offensive end.
Absolutely, John. Just doing a great job on the offensive end. But here's the thing: they haven't been doing much rebounding. They're letting. They can't contain any rebounds so far inside. And their shot finishing from that first quarter, that's been sloppy. But they finally got it back together in the second half. Got to see this trend continue here. Clinton's not one for backing down here.
Lady Mavericks, 3 players in the scoring column, so it's come from Bassford, Lau, and Grooms. Bullock, as you mentioned, Owens, both starters yet to score, and no points off the bench as well as, however, Chloe Johnson, the freshman, has done a real good job coming in. She had 3 quick rebounds, and she's coming in playing good defense. Looking over at the Clinton side, 4 players in their scoring column. The big surprise for them, I guess, has been Jaylee Robb with 8 points. She's not really known for scoring, and she's knocked down 2 big threes in this contest. Clinton's 2 of their big guns, Lainey Carmichael and Addie Gamble, yet to score here at halftime.
Oh yeah, John, that's crucial. And let's also not forget, Carmichael, she's got 2 fouls in the game. Let's not overlook that.
Also, Kaylin Taylor, offensively, she stepped up there in the second quarter to get 7 of her 9 points. Kaylin Taylor led Clinton in both games in scoring against Anderson County. She had 16 in the first meeting, 13 in the second meeting. And she tied game high honors with Addie Gamble. Each had 13 that night, as Moody and Taylor both had 10. Tonight, Lau and Bassford, 16 of the Lady Mavericks, 21 points, and that's what we talked about before the start of the game. We're going to the 1-2 punch. Bassford and Lau is going to have to produce, and thus far they are. So underway here in the third quarter, Lady Mavericks coming out, the original starting five. Also, Lady Dragons, one substitute starting is Jaylee Rod. Here's Rod with it, and it's called for steps. So turnover for Anderson, Clinton to start the second quarter. Big crowd on hand. That's what we expected.
Yeah, but what we didn't expect is some of the Scott fans are sticking around for this one.
Who are they rooting for, Lambo?
Beats me. As Grooms
Number 14.
ties the game with a layup.
Grooms ties it up, and it's 23-all. Here's the Lady Dragons driving in the paint. Gamble shot up, no good. Rebound, Bullock.
Gamble missed a bunny.
Gamble yet to score. Lau, Owens will drive. Nice bounce pass, but stolen by Gamble. Grooms was open. Gamble, good hustle to get back, gets the steal. Gamble for three, shot short, no good. Rebound, Owens. Owens now having trouble in the backcourt. Stolen by Rod, but she steps on the baseline. It'll be Lady Maverick basketball. 23-23 is our score. 6:52 to play. Moody deflection off the inbounds to Rod. Rod down double figures with 10. Big turnover. Lady Mavericks. You got to protect the basketball.
Get away from that trap as well.
As Moody throws it away. Bassford throws it away. Moody with the defense. Had that deflection. Moody, those long arms, able to deflect that pass a moment ago. Easy bucket for the Lady Dragons. 6:33 to play. Anderson County now, 8 turnovers. 7. Moody inside, no good. Rebound, Bullock. Trying to tie her up, and they do. It'll stay with AC. Inbounds, long pass up to Owens. Up ahead to Bassford. Bassford now backs it back out, spots Owens. Owens drives, loses it.
I don't know why they haven't called a foul on anybody that's guarding Bullock, that's guarding Owens.
Turnover at Lady Mavericks. The Lady Mavericks have turned it over 3 straight times. It's not how you're going to win this game. 5:58 to play, third quarter. Taylor cross court to Rod. Gamble tries another 3, in and out, no good. Rod with the putback. Jaylee Rod with 12 points. Lead the Lady Dragons. She's hot. Jaylee hot Rod. Lady Dragons by 4 and a whistle and a foul on the Lady Dragons. Fouls on Rod. The Lady Dragons amping up the pressure, Lambo.
Yeah, they are. Moody near the baseline is just putting all the heat on right now. That's another reason the Lady Mavericks are having trouble getting out of their offensive zone. Moody is a pest off the inbounds.
Lau comes inbounds. Over on the left wing now to Owens, sets it back up top to Lau in the corner. Bullock tried to get it inside to Grooms, knocked away by Carmichael. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Mavs. Emery Bullock inbounds to Lau up top now. Owens. The Bullock in the paint. Gamble went for the steal. Lau will drive. Ball knocked away from her by Taylor. Another turnover, Lady Mavs. Gamble wide open for 3. Shot short, no good. Still can't find the range. Carmichael to Taylor. Taylor's 3, no good. Rebound, Rod. Clinton fans wanted a foul.
Offensive foul, Jaylee Rod.
Called Jaylee Rod with the offensive foul.
That's going to be her second.
Clinton fans wanted a foul. I can't say that I blame them on the previous play before that foul. Inbounds to Lau, to Bullock. Bullock, 4:50 to play third. Up to Owens, she drives. The shot up, no good, and going to shoot two. 27-23.
Foul on number 14,
No, like an offensive foul on Addison Grooms.
Oh, I got Grooms. Did not know that.
Apparently that was an offensive foul away from the ball.
Away from the basketball, you're right, Lambeau. That's why we didn't see it, I guess. So here is Gamble. Baseline. Pass stolen by Lau. Just threw it right to her. 4:30 to go. Lady Dragons applying the pressure. Lady Mavericks need a basket, and it's another turnover. Ball deflected, tracked down by Grooms. Gets it to Owens. Owens now will drive, and she is hammered
by Gamble.
Julia Owens to go to the line for two. Good defense there, Anderson County, Lambeau. Addison Grooms
number 30.
Tracked down that loose ball. And Julia Owens, a sophomore, calmly sinks the first free throw. It's her first points of the game. Topanga checks out. Owens, second free throw is good. It's a 2-point game. Clinton on top, 27-25, 4:10 to play, third quarter. District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship. Moody in the paint, goes up and scores.
Josie Moody for two.
Moody has been quiet since the first quarter.
Timeout.
And timeout, Anderson County. We'll go ahead and take it with them. Full timeout. Your score, Clinton 29, Anderson County 25. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media, brought to you tonight by Isabel Professional. We'll be right back. Welcome back in the AC Corral. 3:55 to play, third quarter. Lady Mavericks trail by 4, 29-25. It was 23-21 Clinton at halftime. Lady Mavericks basketball down by 4. Original starting 5 in the lineup. Lady Dragons man-to-man defense. Sort of switching a little bit up top. Here's Lau. Gets it to Bassford. Bassford backs it back out, and a steal by Gamble. Came up from behind and picked her pocket. Here's Gamble now. It's good defense. Bassford knocking the ball away from her. It'll stay with Clinton.
Got to watch out for whoever's coming. Macy Bassford took her eye off the prize, and it cost her the ball.
Lady Mavericks 7 turnovers here in the third quarter. Still only trail by 4. Carmichael yet to score. To Moody. Moody will drive, get it to Hutchison. And it's going to be fouled on the floor. So Carmichael and Gamble still yet to score for Clinton. Lambeau.
That's big right there. If you're keeping your top, that's big for Anderson County if you're keeping the top 2 scores for Clinton off the board.
Nice back door to Taylor. Gets it to Carmichael. She loses it. Turnover, Lady Dragons. Second turnover of the quarter for Clinton. They got 6 total. Bullock inbounds to Owens. Owens going to be trapped. Gets it to Bullock. Bullock across the timeline. The Grooms. To Bullock. And the shot is swatted out of bounds by Gamble.
Got to watch out for the Freddie Fly player, i.e. watch for flying objects.
Eddie Gamble, quite the athlete. Bullock to inbounds. Owens cut off by Rod. Looking for help. The Grooms drives. And there's contact. And they whistle a foul on the Lady Dragons.
Fouls on number 22, Kaylin Taylor.
Kaylin Taylor with the first foul. Her first, team fourth.
So Lady Mavericks in the bonus from here on out in the quarter. 2:48 to play. Inbounds to Bullock. Goes shot up, will not go. And Gamble knocks it out of bounds. Stay with the Lady Mavs. Lady Mavs trying to get it inside. Clinton doing a good job. Lau, jumper no good. Gamble with the rebound. And a whistle and a hold called on Lau. Fouls on Bethany Lau. It's her third foul. AC fans wanting a
elbowing.
Looked like an elbow. Could have been called on Gamble. However, it was not. So, the Clinton basketball. That's third team foul.
And it looks like a substitute score potentially here. Looks like Josh Lau's going to take a seat back down. And Jalen Bullock going to take his place.
Yep. He is the father of Bethany Lau. Looks like he may have been removed from that position, Lambo. Here is Gamble. Drives. Kick out. Moody. Taylor for three. No good. Almost fell. Grooms with a rebound. Bullock's pass. The Bassford up ahead now to Freeman, who's checked in. Gets it back to Macy. And Macy's going to be fouled by Taylor.
That's good. They're getting putting two fouls on Taylor, and that's the team fifth for Clinton.
That's going to be her second, team fifth, and that's going to put the Mavericks into bonus.
Macy Bassford to the free throw line. Lady Mavericks 3 of 4 from the line tonight. Bassford 9 points, looking for her first points of the second half. Free throw is good.
Substitution in the game is going to be number 30, Lady Carmichael.
MB3. She's got three three-pointers.
Lady Carmichael back in the game. She'll replace Kinsley Hutchison.
Bassford, 2:03 to play. Third quarter. It's good. It's a 2-point game, 29-27. Clinton on top. They've led most of the way. Henderson County's only led once, and that was at 12-11. Taylor spots a wide open Carmichael. Passed up a shot, kicked it out to Rod. Rod back to Carmichael for three. In and out, no good. Rebound Grooms. She's got 5 rebounds. Gets it to Bullock. Bullock stolen by Gamble. And the layup is good. Gamble with the steal and the bucket. Her first points of the game. Lady Dragons back up by 4. That's a big steal and bucket by Gamble. Bullock in the corner to Freeman. Freeman drives, gets it to Grooms. Up top to Owens. Minute 12 to play. Third quarter. Coach Couples barking out the play call. Bassford, deep three. Swish! Nice. MB3.
With a Freeman insurance, 3-pointer.
31-30. Lady Dragons. Under a minute to play. Third. Rod for three. No good. Rebound. Owens. And she's going to be knocked to the ground. Carmichael's whistled for the foul. Owens skied for that rebound, Lambeau. Carmichael crashed into her. And Julia Owens will walk the length of the court and shoot two. 47.8 seconds to go. Exciting game here at AC Corral. Owens free throw is good. Julia Owens now 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Can give her team the lead once again. Free throw good. 32-31 AC. 45 seconds to play here in the third quarter. AC with 3 team fouls. Freeman guarding Taylor. Taylor looking for a back door to Gamble, not there. Get back to Gamble up top, guarded by Basford. 28 seconds to go. Third, Rod. Hands off to Taylor. Back to Gamble, open for three. Shot short, rebound loose. Moody gets it. Her shot was blocked, and it came back to Owens. They're going to say she stepped on the baseline.
Watch your feet every single time. You got to watch your feet.
Inbounds to Rod, wide open. Nobody picked her up. Lady Dragons back on top, 33-32. Under 10 to play here in the third. Here comes Bullock. She will drive. Stops.
Oh, she slid her feet.
Another turnover on the Lady Mavericks here in the quarter. 4.7 seconds. Clinton the basketball. Third quarter leading by 1. Here's Carmichael. Corner, Rod. She'll have to shoot. Tried to drive. And no shot attempt. As we go to the fourth, Lambeau. 33-32. Lady Dragons.
Man, I tell you what, John, it is getting tight in here. But I tell you, nobody was even paying attention to Jalen Rod. You got to have eyes in your back of your head. You got to make sure whoever's available, watch out.
It's right like the Lady Mavericks wasn't ready for that inbounds. So right now we'll take a little break. Be back for the fourth quarter. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media, brought to you now by Isabel Professional. Welcome back in AC Corral. Fourth quarter underway here. District Tournament Championship. Clinton leads 33-32. It'll be Lady Dragon basketball to start the fourth quarter. Lady Mavericks came back to grab a 1-point lead for Clinton answered to regain the lead, and Gamble's going to be fouled. Fouls on Owens first, team first. Inbounds for Rod, gets it inside again to Carmichael. Shot no good. Hutchison crashed, got the rebound. Gamble put back no good. Ball's loose. Controlled by Clinton. Moody goes up. Shot no good. And they got a foul on the Lady Mavericks.
Bethany Lau.
Clinton had a couple good looks inside there. Lambeau couldn't get it to go.
Yeah. Watch out here, John. Bethany Lau's got 4 fouls. One more, she's done. Moody extends the lead.
Yeah, that's big. Wow, picking up her 4th foul here early in the fourth. 34-32 Clinton as Moody hits the first free throw. Second free throw is also good. Moody now with 7. Lady Dragons up by 3. Here comes the press. Bullock up ahead to Johnson. Pass dangerous. Deflected by Taylor, saved by Grooms. Bashford thought about a 3. Backed it back out. Here is Macy now. The basketball loses it. Saved by Johnson. Ball's loose. Picked up by Gamble. Here's Gamble now. Will drive. Shot up. No good. It's just fouled by Grooms.
John, this is the fourth quarter right here. Remember what happened last year between these two squads? Already Anderson County's picked up 3 fouls. And Clinton, this is the fourth quarter where they usually like to stretch out the lead.
Yeah, and Clinton outscored Anderson County 15-3 in the last meeting. To blow the game open, go ahead and win by 17. Lady Mavericks in the danger zone. The 3 team fouls, as Lambeau says, here to start the fourth quarter. Haven't even played a minute. So that foul has been changed. They said Lau now has 3.
Grooms now has 4.
Who's that?
Grooms now has 4.
Okay.
As Gamble scores.
So Grooms with 4, Lau with 3. Had a foul correction, so Lau checks back in for Grooms. Gamble makes the first free throw. And Clinton leads by 4. Lady Dragons led by 1, entering the fourth. .7:05 to play. Gamble will have another free throw. 36-32 is the score. Gamble free throw is good. So Clinton now 4-4 from the free throw line here in the fourth. They lead by 5. Bullock trapped, looking for help. Up court to Johnson. To Bashford. Bashford drives. Layup is good. Lady Mavericks did a good job that time. A tough pass by Bullock. Johnson able to corral it and got open to a streaking Bashford. 37-34. Bashford now with 16. Inside to Carmichael.
Hutchinson stepped on the baseline.
Hutchinson.
Ball carried is out of bounds.
Carmichael tried to get it to Hutchinson. On the baseline. Turnover. Lady Dragons now. Unofficially 7 turnovers. 3-point game. AC trail. 6:20 to play. Try to get it to Lau. Hutchinson comes from behind with the steal. Taylor now with it. Spinning. Pass deflected by Lau. Picked up by Bashford. Bullock up ahead to Lau. Lau, a little floater, draws the foul on Hutchinson.
It'll be a 2-shot foul.
Tough shot there by Lau, but she did draw the foul.
She drew the foul. That's the most important one. In the act of shooting as well. 2 free throws.
Bethany Lau to the free throw line where she 1 of 2 tonight. Free throw good. Lady Mavericks went 6 of 6 from the free throw line in the third quarter. They are 8 of 9 from the line tonight. Lau's second free throw is good. 37-36. Lady Mavericks claw back within 1. Under 6 minutes to play. District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship. Clinton trying to win their first district tournament championship since 1979. I was a senior in high school. I was there. Here is Gamble to Taylor. Taylor to Gamble. Gamble drives. Contact, no call. Rebound, Johnson. Fans wanted to walk. Here's Bashford. Bashford to Lau. Back to Bashford for a 3. Swish! 3-pointer and count the bucket.
And one. It's a 4-point play coming. Freeman Insurance 3-pointer.
21.
If that don't make Macy Bashford MVP, I don't know what will.
15 seconds.
They got to get the win, I would say, Lambeau. Timeout. Lady Mavericks going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Macy Bashford now with 19 points. That's her 5th three of the game and gives Lady Mavericks a 2-point lead, 39-37.
You can't. That three, that just, Macy Bashford, that's just ice in her veins right now.
The foul was called
on Kinsley Hutchison.
Yeah, Bashford was way out beyond that three-point line. You never want to foul a three-point shooter. Bashford knocks it down. She can give her team a 3-point lead. And this is Anderson County's biggest lead at 2. They've led twice before by only 1 point. Now Bashford can give her team a 3-point lead with 5:23 to play. Free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound Moody. Quickly up ahead to Gamble. Gamble thought about a 3. Cross court to Moody. She'll shoot a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Lau. And Lau's called for steps.
Sliding in. Can't do that.
Bethany Lau had the rebound, but one too many steps. Turnover number 15 unofficially on the Lady Mavericks. They had 7 turnovers in the third quarter, yet they lead by 2, 39-37, 5:10 to play. Here's Lau now playing with 3 fouls, guarding Taylor. Now to Rod. Rod leading Clinton with 14 points. Lob inside to Carmichael. Goes out of bounds to be AC basketball.
It's going to be a turnover for the Dragons. Game number 14, Danny Grooms.
So Grooms will check back in for Johnson. Johnson once again doing an outstanding job. The freshman off the bench. Bullock to inbounds, full court press into Grooms. Grooms has it. The Bullock. Under 5 to play. Bullock across the timeline. Right corner, Bashford, deep 3, swish!
Oh, she cannot miss! Macy Bashford clearing and shooting 3-pointer!
MB3. Lady Mavericks by 5, 42-37, 4:35 to play. Gamble shoots a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Lau. It's going to be tied up by Rod. Possession arrow to the Lady Mavericks. So AC with a 5-point lead, Lambeau, courtesy of Macy Bashford.
You called it right there, John. MB3. What a game she's having.
Bullock to Bashford to Owens, 2-on-1. Lob to Grooms. Baseline shot, no good. Fans wanted to foul, didn't get it. Here comes Gamble with it. 4:15 to play. Gamble looks to drive, kicks to Moody. Moody will drive in the paint. Shot up, no good, but she draws the foul. 42-37, Anderson County, 4:07 to play. Josie Moody go to the free throw line. She's 3 of 4 tonight. Her team trails by 5. The senior free throw is good. Moody now with 8 points. It's a 4-point lead. Carmichael checks in for Topanga Easterday. Here's Moody's second free throw. Shot up. It's good. Moody now with 9. It's a 3-point game. AC on top, 42-39. Bullock into Owens. Deep under the bucket to Bullock, now to Lau. Lau working her way across the timeline, and a blocking foul on Kaylin Taylor.
That's what you get for trying to trap too many times.
Number 22, Kaylin Taylor. That's going to be her 3rd.
That's the 3rd team foul on Clinton. The 3rd foul on Taylor. Lady Mavericks lead by 3. We're under 4 minutes to play. Big possession here for the Lady Mavericks. Bullock gets a screen from Grooms. Lobs to Bashford. Bashford will drive. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Owens. Ball knocked away from her. Controlled by Gamble, picked up by Lau. Grooms now to Bashford. 3-pointer, no good. Gamble with it. Here across the timeline. Gamble will drive. Gets it to Rod. Jumper. No good. Carmichael up and scores. 42-41. Clinton.
And Laney Carmichael is on the board.
That's her first bucket. As Clinton calls timeout, it's a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball, sponsored by Isabel Professional on the Maverick Media. We'll be right back. Welcome back in the HC Corral. 3:24 to play. Anderson County leads Clinton 42-41. District Tournament Championship. Anderson County basketball inbounds to Owens, and the steal. Ball goes out of bounds. Steal by Rod. Threw it off of Owens, and it'll be Lady Dragon basketball. So another turnover on the Lady Mavericks as Clinton can regain the lead. 3:15 to play. AC led 42-37 on a pair of back-to-back threes by Bassford. Clinton can go back ahead. Here's Carmichael will drive, cut off, gets us to Moody on the baseline, loses the ball, gets it back, goes up, misses, rebound, controlled by Rod and Grooms, jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lady Dragons. 2:56 to play. Lady Mavs will inbound under their own bucket. Anderson County leads by 1. Gamble to Rod in the left corner, guarded by Bullet. Rod cut off by Bullet, gets it inside to Carmichael. Had good position on Grooms, and she gives the Lady Dragons the lead once again, 43-42. Here's Loud now across the timeline, going to pick up a foul on Moody.
Fouls on number 10, Josie.
2:38 to play.
Her first.
Both teams with 4 team fouls. So free throws are going to play a big role in this finish, Lambeau.
Absolutely, John. It's just down the stretch here. Who gets the 5th foul first?
So Bethany Loud inbounds. Gets it into Grooms. Grooms hands off to Macy. Macy drive, shot up, good. Bassford down the heart of the Lady Dragon. Gives her team a 1-point lead, 44-43. 2:20 to play. Gamble now guarded by Bassford. Kicks in the corner, Rod, big three. It's good. Jaylee Rod. Another big three. She's got 17. Her team leads by 2. And Coach Couples wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with him. Your score, Clinton 46. Anderson County 44. We'll be right back here watching Lady Maverick basketball, brought to you tonight by Isabel Professional. Welcome back in the HC Corral. 46-44, Lady Dragons lead the Lady Mavericks. 2:07 to play here in the fourth quarter. Jaylee Rod just knocked down a three to give her team a 2-point lead. Rod now with 17 points to lead Clinton.
Hold up here, John. Both teams are not yet to return to the court yet. Officials are still trying to break down scorebooks here.
Macy Bassford leading Anderson County with 24 points. Had 10 of those 24 here in the fourth quarter. So there's no question who Anderson County who they're going to go to.
No question, Macy Bassford.
14 fouls on both teams. So the officials checking the scorebook across the way.
Regarding that, that's why we have a little bit of a delay before we return to the action.
So Lambeau, 2:07 to play. What's the Lady Mavericks got to do to pull off this win and win their second district tournament championship in 3 years?
Well, you gotta have to play the same thing that Clinton brought them to the dance with. Trap them.
Clinton has been trapping all night. I look for more here as Anderson County will have the basketball. Looks like Clinton, though, is going to back off the press. No press this time for the Lady Dragons.
That's questionable.
That's the first time tonight we've seen this.
Normally when we see that press, it's usually all hands on deck. Every single game. 2 minutes coming up.
There's Bullock now. Picked up by Moody. Up top to Owens. Lady Mavericks trail by 2 to Lau. Lau guarded by Taylor. 5-second count is on. Gets it to Grooms. To Bullock. Almost a steal by Moody. Owens is open. There's Lau. Jumper is good. Bethany Lau, the big basket right there, Lambeau.
Big basket right there by Bethany Lau. We're even at 46 with a minute and a half. Timeout, Clinton.
Timeout, Clinton.
Lady Dragons want a timeout. Full timeout as Josie Moody went for the steal. Julia Owens drove and spotted Bethany wide open on the baseline for a baseline jumper.
The baseline J, gotta love that.
That ties it up at 46. We'll just keep it right here, and you couldn't ask for a better district tournament championship right here. Two arch rivals going at it.
Absolutely, John. A big rivalry. Love this environment. We always love this. And I tell you what, this is definitely a lot more exciting than it was 2 years ago.
And these two teams played a buzzer beater game in the first meeting. Emery Bullock nailing almost like a desperation three as he was able to get off the shot right before the buzzer as the Lady Mavericks shocked the Lady Dragons that night on their home court. So it'll be Clinton basketball after the timeout. They'll have it side front court. Inbounds it comes to Gamble. Rod still on the floor. She leads Clinton with 17. Gamble up top to Taylor. Look for the Lady Dragons. Try to get the ball inside. Here is Gamble driving, contact, no call. And Gamble scores. Big basket, Addie Gamble, and it's 48-46. Lady Dragons, 1 minute to play. There's Bullock with the basketball to Owens. Owens now to Bullock. Pass deflected. Bullock regains, drives, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Last touch by Moody.
So Anderson County have the basketball on their own basket. They trail by 2. 46.2 seconds to play. Inbounds to Lau. Up top now to Owens. To Bullock. Bullock in the paint. To Grooms. Back up top to Emery. Emery to Owens, guarded by Carmichael on the right wing now, Bassford. Bassford needs a pick. Nobody comes. There's Grooms now to Bullock. 28 seconds. Cross court to Lau. Guns a three. In and out. No good. Rebound battle for it. It's going to stay with the Lady Mavericks. Grooms and Moody look like we're battling for it. Goes out of bounds. Call goes AC way, and a full timeout taken by Anderson County. So we'll keep it right here.
Both teams have one timeout left.
Bethany Lau had a good look at it that time. Just rimmed out.
Yep, just rimmed out. That's the problem. That's been the problem down the stretch. Finishing buckets.
So Anderson County, 21.6 seconds to play, Lambeau. First things first, you gotta value the basketball. Cannot have any turnovers right here.
Yeah, watch the press. Watch the press.
Gotta watch your passes. And we'll see what Coach Couples draws up. Thank everyone for watching Maverick Media, Anderson County Basketball. Thank you to Isabel Professional for sponsoring this game tonight. It wouldn't be possible without their support. So both teams break the huddle. As Bullock will inbounds under her own basket. Lady Mavericks, all four of their players in a flat line across the baseline. But you got Gamble guarding Bassford. Here comes the inbounds. Bullock. Got to get it in. Barely gets it into Grooms. No, Owens with it. Owens back up top to Bassford. 16 seconds to Lau. Lau drives, layup. No good. Rolls off. Rebound, Moody. Bethany Lau. Lau had a good drive to the bucket. Shot would not go. So Moody will go to the line. Foul is on Bassford, her first. Team fifth, so Moody's going to shoot two. 9.8 seconds to play. Moody, 5 of 6 from the free throw line thus far tonight. First free throw is no good. Clinton with nobody there to rebound. That's Anderson County's advantage. Free throw is good. Moody gives her team a 3-point lead. Lau up ahead, going to have to get off a three. Fires it up, shot no good. 1 second, ball goes out of bounds. And that's the ball game, folks. The Lady Dragons have defeated Anderson County 49-46 to win the District 4 Class AAA championship.
For the first time since 1979.
Congratulations to the Clinton Lady Dragons. Hard-fought win over the arch rival Anderson County Lady Mavericks.
And John, it's deja vu all over again. Remember what we saw in the boys' game against Scott? Another missed layup.
Yep, that happens. But you have to credit Clinton. They fell behind by 5 points there in the fourth quarter and battled back to get the victory here tonight. So right now, we're going to have the all-district tournament team announced and also the team awards as well. As once again, Clinton has won the district tournament championship. First title since 1979. I was a senior in high school, Lambeau.
Ironically enough.
That night, Clinton won at Oak Ridge to win that tournament. So it's been a long time The Lady Dragons have won the tournament, so congratulations to them. Anderson County, they're going to feel like they let one slip away here.
Yeah, it's going to hurt them for a while. I'm hoping this don't hurt them heading into Friday night against the winner of Seymour and Austin East.
Or the loser.
Or the loser, yeah.
Yeah, they'll have to put this behind them, and that's the first round of the region. Anderson County's had trouble getting past that the last 3 years or 4, so going to have to come to play for sure against Austin East or Seymour. Seymour's, I think, knocked us out the last 3 years. Is that right, Lambo? So what a game. Anderson County had a chance to tie there late. Bethany Lyle's layup went off.
And we did get a final on Seymour and Austin East. It is the Seymour Lady Eagles winning 51 to 40 over the Austin East Lady Roadrunners.
They're playing at home too, so that had to be an advantage for them. But it's going to be AC and Seymour again.
For the 4th straight season.
Well, maybe the 4th time's the charm. So right now, we'll turn it over to public address announcer Andrew Ryder.
For Scott County, we have Addie Rogers and Callie Shrub. For Anderson County High School, we have Bethany Lau, Macy Basford, and Emery Bullock. For Clinton High School, we have Lainey Carmichael, Jaylee Rod, and Abby Gamble.
Moody. Looks like Moody will be MVP.
District 4 AAA MVP is Ms. Josie Moody.
Congratulations to Josie Moody, named District Tournament Most Valuable Player. As Moody tonight had a total of 10 points.
Let's give a big round of applause for your
5 of those in the 4th quarter. So an outstanding girls tournament here earlier tonight.
Next up, we have our tournament trophies.
Scott defeated Union in a 2-point game to get 3rd place.
The Anderson County Lady Mavericks.
Lady Mavericks now claiming their runner-up trophy. And congratulations to Anderson County. Played really well, I thought, tonight. Lambeau did everything but win this game.
Yeah, they did everything to win the game, but just came close. But as we said before, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yep, and that 3rd quarter had 7 turnovers, so that was key right there. So Lady Dragons now being introduced as the District 4 Class AAA Tournament champions. And they will be the number 1 seed. And they will get to host the girls' region.
Yep, and they will, and their first round opponent in the region will be the Austin East Lady Roadrunners.
And they have played them this year, I think twice. They played them the first game of the year at Austin East, and they also played them at home. And Clinton winning both of those games. The Lady Mavericks will exit to their locker room. Obviously disappointed. Didn't get the championship here tonight. And so right now we're going to take a little break. We're going to tally up the numbers. So final score, once again.
Clinton 49, Anderson County 46.
And thank you to Isabel Professional. And we will take a break, and we'll be joined tonight by head coach of the Mavericks, Mitch Couples. for the Gary Howe post-game coaches show. So stick around for that.
Good.
Welcome back into the AC Corral. as the Lady Dragons busy cutting down the nets as they win the district tournament championship. You see Coach Doherty cutting down the nets as the Lady Dragons improve to 29-2 overall for the 8th ranked team in the state of Tennessee in Class AAA. What a game. Clinton led by 2 at halftime. Lady Mavericks came back with a flurry there at the end of the 3rd quarter to cut it to 1. Took a 5-point lead there in the 4th quarter, and Clinton able to come from behind, regain the lead. I think leads changed hands at least once there. Was tied for the basket by Addie Gamble. Gave the Dragons a 2-point lead at 48-46. Anderson County misfired on their shot attempt there with about 9 seconds to go in the game, and Moody was fouled, made 1 or 2 free throws to give her team a 3-point lead, and Anderson County got it up court. Bethany Lau had a look at a 3. It wasn't really a good look. I thought Clinton may foul right there. You're up 3. You could foul right there instead of letting them force overtime, but they elected not to foul, played good defense, and misfire shot, and the buzzer sounded. So right now we're joined by head coach of the Lady Mavericks, Coach Mitch Couples, for the Gary Houck post-game coaches show. And Coach Couples, thank you for coming up and joining us here tonight. And I know you got to be proud of your girls. Very tough loss, but I thought they did everything pretty much to win this game, except to get that shot to go down there, a few shots there at the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, we had our opportunities for sure, Addie Gamble drove in, made a little runner to go up 2. We missed ours, but, there's 1,000 more shots. Well, not 1,000, but there's a lot more shots before that and after that. And, man, what about J.D. Rod? Our game plan is Clinton is so good, you can't guard all 5 of them. We don't guard that 5th girl. We stay in the paint and help, just to help on Gamble driving and Taylor driving and Moody driving and Carmichael. And so they're such a good team. I mean, I don't know how many 3-pointers they hit tonight, but not a ton, 4. They hit more than that a lot of times. So defensively, I thought my girls played the best game against them all year, but Rod just made shots. I mean, kudos to her. I mean, I'm so glad she made all tournament because she absolutely deserved it. This team has practically 4 1,000-point scorers because Taylor, she'll score 1,000 next year at some point. And, Moody and Carmichael and Gamble, man, they're great players. And they've all 3 scored 1,000. And, man, it's just hard to stop all 4 of them and stop a 5th girl that has 17 tonight, man. So they deserve to win. I mean, we stopped their scores, and a girl that doesn't play as much as everybody else hit 17. So, man, it's great for her. And I just want to say this too. There's so much in this rivalry, and there's a lot of stuff that I really don't care for outside of the basketball court. And I know my girls would be mad if I didn't say this, but we want to praise the Lord tonight that we got to play. Jesus is the reason we play, and whether we win or lose, we're going to praise Him. And we're so thankful for the opportunity to get to play basketball. And man, what a great rivalry! It could be such a healthy rivalry, and I do want to encourage everybody out there listening to make it a healthy rivalry, because we got to set a better example for our kids and our players. Because I mean, these are 2 great teams. I mean, they got a great team, and they're so good. And there's no reason for some of the stuff that's said back and forth. And it's just I heard a statement today from my daughter. We want the Lord to reign over this rivalry, and so we need to act like we want somebody else to act. In front of our kids, because in our community. I mean, I go to church with the people from, quote unquote, both sides of the bridge, and I think it's important for us to just love on each other and understand that we're all people. We all love basketball. We all have blood that's red, and it doesn't matter. There's not going to be a Clinton and Anderson County heaven. We're all going to be together, And so I just wish people would just celebrate The players that do well celebrate, come to the games, and we had a great crowd tonight, great enthusiasm, and just cheer for basketball. It's a 32-minute game with high school girls. It can't be that serious, and how can you say mean things to people? I don't get it, really. I'm not from around here. I know I've lived here for 30 years, but I don't see why it has to be so just mean to each other. But I have tremendous respect for Coach. She did a great job. They've had a great season. Wow. Top 10 in the state, best record ever. And man, they got 4 great players, and then Rod did a fantastic job tonight. So I got nothing but great things to say about them. So hey, kudos to them. And I would love to play them again, only because that means we're both in the regional finals. That's the only reason. Obviously we got. I don't know who won tonight. Seymour or Austin East.
Seymour won.
Seymour won. So we'll be playing Seymour for the 3rd year in a row on Friday night. So 4 out of 5. We didn't play them. Yeah, you might be right, but I know we played in my first year and my 3rd and 2nd year, or my 3rd and 4th year. Sorry. So anyway, 3 years. At least 4 out of 5. So anyway, guys, thank you for all you do. Anything? I know I've talked the whole time. Y'all got any questions? Sorry.
Well, Coach, your team, you're a reflection of the team. They show their faith, on and off the court, and that's an example you've set for them. And I thank you for that. I applaud you for that. And it's a great bunch of girls. And you're exactly right, and put God first, and this is just a basketball game, and these two schools need to come together, and we always talk about that, but you don't hardly see it. But it is a fierce rivalry, and you've seen it here tonight. It's an outstanding, exciting game, and don't really get no better than that. But just looking at the game itself, talk about Macy Bashford, 24 points, 6 threes. I thought going into this game that she had to be on fire to get this win, and she certainly was.
Yeah, we had a bunch of big shots. Bethany Lau earlier, then Macy got hot, and her teammates did a great job finding her. We attacked the rim some and found people under the goal some, and then had multiple kickouts to Macy. It was obviously got her up because it's in district play. It's so hard for her to get open because tonight they had Gamble chasing everywhere. Everybody chases her, and Clinton does a great job defensively. But she found a few holes tonight and got some shots to go down. And I tell her all the time, big time players make big time shots. And quite honestly, she knows this. She told me herself she's been struggling for a while to knock down shots. And tonight I was so happy for her to get out of that mindset because she makes shots every day in practice. It's just all mental, So. I was so happy for her to get going.
Yeah, we call her MB3, and
that's right. I like it.
That's the reason. But looking at this game, I thought your team did a pretty good job against the Clinton's press. You've seen it twice, and you had the girls prepared tonight. I only had 6 turnovers I had unofficially at halftime, but the 3rd quarter I had us for like 7 in a total of 10 in the 2nd half. So I thought that was big there as Clinton really sort of amped up the pressure a little bit, but for the most part, I thought your girls handled the press pretty good.
Yeah, they, except for Rod, a bunch of their shooters missed some shots. A couple of them are open. Like I told my bench, I said, we can't hope they miss. You got to challenge a shot. And a couple of times we got our position, but my point is, with them missing shots and us getting the rebound, we didn't do a good job of getting the ball up the court. We turned it over, like you said, 7 times, and I think we could have made a little run and maybe got ahead. And when they got on their little run, we'd have been ahead instead of tied or a few. And then because we got down, came back, and with a good team like Clinton, you can't do that. You gotta take advantage. If they're missing shots, you better make sure you're getting good shots and not turning it over. Shots don't always go in, but turnovers don't ever go in. So bad passes don't. So I don't know what we ended up with total turnovers, but it's usually our Achilles heel. We got to stop. We got to learn to do better because you're just giving possessions away.
Coach, getting back to Seymour here. Last year, you guys had a chance to win the game late, but when you gave them an opportunity to come back in and win it, and then I remember Shelby Kelly made a deep shot that was about, I think, 3 seconds before the horn. Y'all pretty much left it up to fate last year. How do you escape going from trying to do a fate finish?
Well, 2 years in a row. I think they beat us 8 2 years ago, and like you said, 1 point last year. Macy Bassett hit a big 3 with like 20 seconds to go. They didn't call a timeout, which I wish I'd have called a timeout to make sure we were ready for defense. But Seymour came down and didn't call a timeout and ran a play and ran a little backdoor play, and we looked nervous on defense, which is weird to say, but we were like, oh gosh, how do we play? And I wish I'd have called a timeout. It was on me because you can't save him for later. I should have called it. But I think he was out of timeouts. But I didn't want to call it to give him a chance, but I should have, hindsight. But they're a physical team. 2 years in a row, they've played more physical. They've hurt us on the boards. And if we don't rebound and play and handle their physicality, because when the region starts, the referees don't call it like they do throughout the season. So we know that now. We got to be ready for it, and we can't let physicality keep us. And we got to rebound. The 2 years in a row, I told them it was rebounding. That's why we lost. So we've got to rebound. I don't know if y'all – anything else? Well, let me say this again. Congratulations to Clinton. I told Josie Moody going to the line, and I was trying to tell Laney Carmichael and Addie Gamble, man, it's an honor to coach against 3 great players like that. They've had great careers and just great school. I mean, just great players all the way around, defensively, offensively, and it's challenging, and I don't always like trying to play against them because they're so good. But I just want to say congratulations, 4 years. I'd love to play them again, but we've got a lot of work to do to play them again in regional finals next Wednesday. But good luck to them in the region, and hope they make a run. And again, man, what a great career. They've given me a lot of. I woke up many mornings too early thinking about playing against Clinton and trying to figure out how to stop them. So they've really made me a better coaching against them. I'll just say that. So.
Well, Coach, we'll let you get out of here. We saw your granddaughter Hallie playing with Carly, so so she's waiting for you there.
Yeah, and Cam is too, my grandson. So all right, love you guys. Appreciate you guys.
I love you too, Coach. And
that's our Gary Houck post-game coaches show.
And Lambeau will be back tomorrow night with the boys' game at 6 o'clock as Anderson County will play Gibbs in the boys' consolation game.
3rd place game.
And we have a sponsor for that already, Lambeau.
Yeah, we'll give you a second here, John. You pull that up.
Well, my phone's decided to freeze up here. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but Clinton will be also playing in the boys' championship. And that'll be at 7:30 tomorrow night, as they will be playing the Scott Highlanders, and that should be a dandy game, Lambeau.
Absolutely, and our sponsor is Vascular Diagnostic Center of Oak Ridge.
So thank you to Vascular Diagnostic Center of Oak Ridge for our sponsor tomorrow night's boys game. And the Lady Mavericks, as Coach Couples said, will be back in action on Friday night right here at the AC Corral.
As they'll take on the Seymour Lady Eagles for the 4th straight season.
And that will be something. I was sort of hoping to play somebody different, but we owe them a couple, so
why not?
Maybe we can. Maybe the 4th time's the charm.
Maybe we can finally get the monkey off the back. We'll see.
That's right. Yeah, get that monkey off the back, and I got pretty confident in the girls. To play like they did tonight on Friday night. I think they'll be in good shape because Clinton's 29-2, and they took them right down to the wire. And so congratulations, and once again, Lady Dragons District Tournament 4 champions. So Lambeau, any final thoughts?
Just great night of basketball, just a tough inning down the stretch. But what can you do? Got to show sportsmanship at the end of the night.
So we'd like to thank everyone out there for watching our broadcast, Maverick Media Productions. We'd like to thank Isabel Professional for sponsoring the game tonight.
Thank the Isabel family as well.
Also, want to thank Lance Freeman Insurance Group. He's been with us sponsoring the 3-point shot, and also Gary Houck, our post-game coaches show. So thank you to them. And so we'll be back tomorrow night. Probably come on there about 5:45, 5:50 or so, and be another packed house here at the AC Corral. So for Brandon Lambeau Lambert, my name's John Sleepy Williams, and we'll see you